Yo, guys, I'm back. I want to start this off by apologizing. When I'm wrong, I can admit it, and just I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. Clearly, tell him. HAWKS is the best secret agent, double agent.
Okay.
He ain't dirty. Okay. But I don't think he is anymore.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't realize that.
I was wrong.
I was explaining to you for weeks. I was like, no, you have to watch the tendencies. It's characterization. I see you, Kohai. I know how you write.
Kohai,
I'm following you.
Kohai, you got me. But without further ado, welcome back to Conqueror Saki Corner. It's your boy Vim.
Yo.
It's your boy Rooks. And I'm your boy Serge. And we're here to bring you another review of My Hero Academia. That's Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 245. Uprising, man. What a chapter we got this week, guys. Pretty damn amazing.
You know what? There's levels to how heroes and even human beings can communicate. Like when you really look at it, they don't know each other too well. So the fact that when he said it, gave him a message, and he gave him the same kind of sentence but in a different kind of mannerism, he made him think, and it was sort of like they're not friends, but they understood. What's understood don't need to be said. That's crazy, right?
Listen, we had everything this chapter. We got to see Kami-san, who's developing a superpower that looks like it's gonna literally shake and destroy the world, or should I say, decay it. We've got HAWKS, where we're just learning more about this guy's abilities, and he's just like a cute version of Itachi. Then we've got some hype, we've got some foreshadowing on some of the new abilities that we're gonna get from Bakugo, Shouto, and of course our guy Deku. Like,
100%.
Crazy, man.
100%.
But yes, tell them about the message, man.
Now, when originally HAWKS was talking and to Endeavour, he told him, I just want to be carefree. I want it to be a place where the heroes don't actually have to be doing any work, no hard work, easy life, kick my feet up. He said the same thing in a different tone. He was much more stern, much more rigid, wasn't so carefree as he normally is. Endeavour realised this. He saw it.
Well, the thing is, he's actually promoting the Liberation Army ideology out loud because he's clear. So this is my concept or theory, whatever you want to call it. He's being tracked somehow.
He's being tapped.
They've got the drop on him.
The wiretap is there. He's on his wings. There's monitors, there's cameras, there's so many gears and gadgets on him. He has to be very careful about what he does. So what was clear when he went back to the Liberation Army and Kami-san, he said to him, I was just trying to spread the word. I'm preaching.
And talking about his wings, man, we learn more about his superpower abilities. So he's lightning fast and he can pick up messages and communication through the vibrations he feels through his wings, man. What do you think about that, man?
That's nuts. He pretty much has the same type of monitoring system as the whole Paranormal Liberation Front. You can hear everywhere around.
Crazy.
So his wings can attack and fire all these things off. They can make him fly. He can go at crazy speeds. They can protect him, and then also he can infiltrate and take communication. Sick.
Do you know what? I just can't comprehend how there's levels to this, and how many years it's taken for him to develop his quirk into such a level of extent. I'm excited to see Shouto, Bakugo, and Deku. They've got time, you know. They've got stuff to do, man. Because there's little tricks like this that show you that if you really look at yourself and look at what you're developing is, how you can make it work for you.
I kind of love the kind of subtle foreshadowing and stuff in terms of the three boys we're going to see develop. I love the way they pointed out that they're only 16, he's 22, but he's still young. He's number 2 at 22.
It's true.
That's an accomplishment.
It's true.
Second of all, pay attention. Midoriya said, maybe I can learn from HAWKS how to get that level of speed. So whether it's in this arc or at some point, he will go under HAWKS next. Because it seems like he's just getting like schooled by everybody.
Everyone is taking every single piece of advice that he can.
Obviously, All Might, he's now getting to work with Endeavour. And never would have predicted that at the beginning of the story. So now he's already said, maybe I can learn how to attain HAWKS' speed. So that's something for the future.
One thing he did say though, does this book teach me?
Exactly.
And because he's very naive.
He's a bookworm as well at the same time.
But he's naive as well though. HAWKS said, if you read this book, he'll teach you how to be as fast as me. Will he take it literally?
Midoriya is smart, man. He's smart.
Okay, yes. Go ahead, talk to me.
I reckon he'll read it,
pick
it up, try explain it to people, and they won't believe him.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely. Or he will he will get something from it that's not meant to be. Like,
That's
how Midoriya works. It's like
you'll find a gem which he's not supposed to really find, and it's mad.
Midoriya speaks it into existence. So I'm going to use this to learn how to get faster.
Jesus.
That's not what it's really for. But then all of a sudden, man, he's breaking Usain Bolt's record. I'm telling you, that's what I expect him to do. I like Bakugo's rivalry. Like, he's already hungry to overtake Hawks.
Mad.
He ain't playing. And it was really interesting to kind of see Endeavour's officers. Like, he has a whole system of 30 sidekicks that respond to incidents. And obviously, they have a system on how to deal with things. Really professional, really good. And obviously, I believe it's going to give the three of them some fantastic experience without a shadow of a doubt. That's what happens when you're the number 2 chasing the number 1 your whole career. You're taking every chance, every precaution. Now, he didn't catch the number 1 while he was there, but the same, Endeavour's a smart guy. The only reason he didn't catch All Might is just because All Might's ability was that much better.
Yeah.
Like, it really is. But he has a great system that can propel you to go in that direction, and now these three are studying there.
Definitely.
They're exposed to that.
I just want to go back to Endeavour. Very, very clever. What Hawks' message said.
Hawks mugged him though.
No.
I had to spell it out for you.
He did, you know what? But he figured it out though.
Yeah,
He said this was the opposite. That's what Endeavour was saying to him. But Hawk said, "Oh, this is what your number 2 is supposed to do." So he kept reiterating number 2, meaning look at the highlighted conversation on Liberation Army, highlighted word, and read number 2. And then when he read it, he started going through the words. The second word reveals a message. Taking the second word of the highlight parts and deciphering it, and he was going in.
And by the end of the chapter, he figured it out, and we have a key message.
Enemy is
the Liberation Army.
Taken over by the League.
They number over 100,000. And
Crazy.
at the end of the chapter, the rest of the message was, it's basically a countdown, I'm paraphrasing now, but it's 4 months to go. You've got 4 months. So, which I believe is it kind of sets the tone. Obviously, there's no kind of official time scale in manga world, but it's 4 months, so it gives us time. This is going to be a longer arc.
But I'll be honest with you, Kohai does move quick. Like I've got to give it to him. He doesn't waste time in terms of time transition. So when he does move at a fast pace, that doesn't take us too long.
I think it's going to be a longer arc. Personally,
Fair.
A lot of arcs recently have been short. We've elevated.
What can we do in such a long time though?
Well, I'll tell you what. This is one thing we can do. We've got to understand, man. Shigaraki is no longer a prophet. He's now a god, Kami-san.
And he's training.
So you have to...
Everyone else needs to train.
From a plot purpose, you have to build the suspense.
100%.
There has to be so much that happens in between. There has to be a measure of where he's successful with that power, and then how he gets defeated.
Yeah.
If he gets defeated or if they fail, we have to build suspense. The kids, our guys, Bakugo, Shouto, Todoroki, they have to come up against opponents to level them up as
100%.
well. So I do see this arc going a very long way. Now you got it there, and guys, what page is that on? I don't know. Wait, did we have it there?
Which one's this?
Oh, just that panel, man.
Oh.
When Hawks is standing in front of the league.
Yeah.
Let's look at that panel. You've got
That's
Giganto Match
crazy.
in the background. The whole of the league and the Liberation Army is just like a council of bosses. It's like a gangster meeting.
It's true.
And the god ain't there.
It's mad.
The god's in some next room. He's above all this, man. Like, he's literally gone to a next level. Free Destro was kind of smug, to Hawks. You don't see that when he goes, did he say to him, you're dismissed or something?
Pretty much
It's like, you're dismissed.
Excellent, Hawks. You may leave, Hawks-kun.
Take him.
No, he's not your little brother,
There's
you
some
know.
respect on his name, man.
But yeah, you have to give it up to Hawks, man. He left a wing there just to understand the vibrations and hear it. It's crazy.
Dabi's son, like, he reckons the kids haven't got that much stronger. I think he's going to be in for a rude awakening. And I want to see how they match up with those guys. Very, very, very crazy. Now, the last thing we want to go over is prediction, man. What do you think is this? So read it just to say his power. Shigaraki's new power that he's going to get. Power that she says, what's her name again? It's terrible. Toga-san. She says everything will be destroyed. So there's something that he's going to do where he's going to like wreck the whole world or wreck the whole country.
Yeah.
Like,
boom.
What he did to Redestro was OP enough. So like, I'm wondering like, what can he like? How much further are they gonna? How are they gonna play with his decay ability?
Do you know what? Got a prediction. What is our current symbol that holds society? That gives so much hope for society for the future heroes. My Hero Academia. He's going after the school. If he breaks the school core, the grounds, shuts it all down, the very essence of society where they believe in our upbringing of heroes and then second generation and the new generation will crumble.
Well, no, that's only one academia. It's only one school.
Yeah, but that's the top school.
And it's also that school does serve
It's a
as
message.
like a base. No, it serves like a base of like the top heroes.
And it's a message. That's not the only thing you'll hit,
Yeah.
but that's a message.
You hit the police.
You have to, there you go. You have to hit everything that's going to create a message to society right now that my villain academia has graduated, we're here to play.
Well, it's also just going to be interesting is like on what planes are they going to be able to have a fight with him?
Yeah,
Because it's like
true.
when you fight Tomura, like how do people...
It's mad.
I mean, all the training will come to fruition, like protecting people and taking them, but his ability is just...
What I do like is Endeavour can propel himself over the ground and so can Hawks. So you have to have a flight ability to be able to stay away from the ground.
Bakugo can fight in the air.
So all of this stuff is avoiding, you don't avoid touching the ground.
The only one that needs to develop that is Midoriya.
Yeah.
True.
But then he's got, what's her name?
Okacha.
Kacha. She can just...
Gravity.
Midoriya, come to my bedroom. Absolutely, man. So it was a fire chapter. I'll give it like a 4 out of 5 in terms of hyping me. And I really can't wait till next week. My MVP of the week, though, has to be Bakugo for his attitude. He's already hungry to take over Hawks. He's already hungry to get busy getting
Bakugo
action.
every week for Surgeon.
I'm loyal.
Never no one else, man.
I'm loyal.
Hawks for me, there's no way about it. The way he carries himself, the way he thinks, he's 22 years old. Second hero, number 2 hero, sorry. But he delivers everything in a way, in a mannerism where he knows that this is the only way I can communicate, this is the only way I can do things. I'm going to do it to get the job done.
I'm going to go with Hawks as well. His
Yeah.
intellect. I genuinely believe that he's got the capability of being first, but he doesn't want to be first to stay out of the light.
No, he's like Itachi.
Yeah.
You understand? Like he plays the Itachi role. He serves the purpose is greater than the position.
Purpose.
But before we wrap things up here, now my brother Brooklyn, he texted me earlier, and when I read the text, I was like, he said I smell death. I was like, you alright? And then he explained. I'm gonna let him explain it to you.
There's too much going on here, and he's too much of a I don't want to say too much like that, but he's a great character. He's skillful. He's smart. He's got a diet.
He's a prodigy, but his sacrifice is going to be necessary.
Well, prodigies at Lemillion got that.
Yeah, right.
Do you understand? And also, it's like it serves the nature of the manga is they're not gonna fight like Bakugo or Midoriya or whoever. Not gonna fight him for the position. They will replace him.
Yeah.
And hopefully outdo him when it's their time. So, you know what? He's a guy that's in very, very deep. And listen, if you disrespect the god, you feel the wrath of Kami.
Man.
I mean, even being in that position where he was standing in front of the executives, even that said to me, I just felt like he's gonna die.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, one of them's got to find him out, man.
But I want to see him scuff them all, though. Like, hold his own. I reckon he'll hold his own, bruv.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's no way. So, we said it. Rooklyn said it. We're going to predict that Hawks has got to go. But wait.
Yeah.
Hawks don't go without showing up. He got to turn up first.
100%. 100%. He'll lose all of his wings before he gets down. Like, let's go. He's put 110 in.
But to be fair, Hawks will go, but I think he'll be replaced by someone like Tokiyami or something, to tell you the truth.
No, that's his apprentice.
Yeah.
You're onto something, man. So I
Okay.
like the way you
There's
fit.
a good replacement for him. So
I should listen more to him.
Hey.
Because I've been slandering Hawks.
Every week.
Listen, I'm cussing, I'm bringing them down for Bakugo, man. But guys, let us know what you think in the comments down below. Tell us what you think is going to happen, what you liked or disliked about this chapter. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button, leave a like on the video before you go. And yeah,
For Konkozaki Corner, boys, it is a
peace out.